Most businesses' YouTube channels don't fail because of content quality. They fail because there's no strategy behind what's being posted. Quick context, I've been on YouTube since 2006 and have been posting consistently over the last 6 years, and I help business owners run and grow their YouTube channels. In this video, I'm gonna pull up real YouTube channels from real businesses and audit what they can do better, showing you exactly what's holding them back and what I'd do differently if I were running their YouTube channels. Let's start with this channel from a conference called Bridge Summit, World Media Bridge. I was actually there in Abu Dhabi, and they have what seems to be an unlimited budget when it comes to their conference. But why can't they put any of that money into YouTube? Because look at their channel. First of all, 150 subscribers, 229 videos, so they're obviously posting a lot of shorts, I would guess. But from their long form videos, just take a look at some of their thumbnails. It is honestly sort of embarrassing that they would only be getting 36 views, 27 views, and they're titling these videos Day 3. What is the point of even throwing up a video on YouTube if you're not even going to try with the title or thumbnail? It is just solely a video for corporate to get involved. But if they want to grow like they say they want to do over the next couple of years, then they should be posting actual videos made for YouTube. They should have had someone on the grounds interviewing conference members at Bridge Summit, explaining, it is a media conference, explaining to them or asking the questions of what their expertise is and just gain some insight. That would have made for a great YouTube channel, maybe like a street interview style video, but on the grounds at the conference. But instead, they're throwing up a thumbnail that is honestly looks like a horror movie with just the title Bridge Summit. What's the point? This one, obviously a boosted post, only 462,000 views with 24 seconds worth of a video. So they need to actually, a company like this really can do a fantastic job and get the word out there if they structure the channel right with consistent videos. It is a media conference, so do better. Next, we're going to check out this guy, Dr. Mesa, plastic surgeon. Never seen him before. Typed in plastic surgeon, and this is what came up. But let's take a look. Dr. Mesa, 10,000 subscribers. So he's obviously doing a decent job, but let's see why. Because he's inconsistent. There's number one. It seems like he's getting back on YouTube, going with more of an updated thumbnail. That's not a bad thumbnail. It's clean. It's modern. You have thin text. Is filler worth it? Plastic surgeon answers cosmetic surgery questions. I would say that he is copying probably another video, 37 views, 6 days. He's probably not happy, so he might never post for another year again. Obviously, if you look at these old thumbnails, daily vlog number 104, nobody cares about what daily vlog you're doing if you are someone that's not getting millions and millions of views. You're not David Dobrik, you're not Logan Paul. So I'm sure he just typed in plastic surgeon answers surgery questions. Let me just do this for fun so we can see who he copied. And there you go. 4 million views on this girl. Check that out. I knew it. You can just tell that you're gaining inspiration from someone else, which is not a bad thing. But let's check out a law firm now, because I do just like seeing what these channels are doing and how they can make their videos better with just some small tweaks from the titles and the thumbnails. When you get into the actual context of the YouTube videos, that's a little bit different, because then we're talking about the hooks, the setup, the length of the videos, the call to action, all of that. But if we check out someone like this guy, all right, 8,000 subscribers, Mark Litta, 8,000 subscribers, not bad. I'll bet you most of them are from shorts, if we can sort it by popular. He's got a decent amount of videos. Has he been posting for a while? 340 videos. Why does he have so many subscribers? Well, there you go. 5 years ago, he was crushing it. 55K views, 67K. And now, and look, he had a theme, but also 5 years ago was way different. 2020 social media and 2020 YouTube, way different from 2026. It is night and day. You cannot post a thumbnail like this and a title and get this sort of traction, which is why he's only getting 9 views. But why is he throwing this thumbnail up? I guess because this thumbnail is not even close to what this thumbnail is. He's not going the YouTube route anymore, it seems. He's just posting videos to post. How to start and run a law firm podcast. That is, it's not good. Just go back to your old content. Even these are a little bit better. If he consistently made these thumbnails week after week, he'd get some views. Look at that, 12K views on Why We Build a Practice. Firms like us, clean. You got his face in there. The text, it's just all about minimal and authenticity. I was going to say authentic videos, but authenticity because of where social media is these days. It's the opposite of that with AI and short form content. But let's take a look at if this is real views. Okay, it might not even be real. I think he boosted this video. Only 3 likes, 12K views. The ratio is off, unfortunately. And this is just already not a video that should have 12K views. That's how you can tell if a video has fake likes or if it's boosted, is the likes ratio, unfortunately. Let's look up a construction company now. Construction company. And we'll sort by recently uploaded. It's just crazy how many people out there are, okay, that's a podcast, no need, but 3,000 subscribers, 1,000 views. What can you do better with a podcast? I don't hate the thumbnails off first glance because you can actually read them. They've got their logo, the photos could be better, how to grow, but also we're not seeing anything. They aren't enticing me to click on them. I like that they're staying consistent. There is a lot that you can work on. You can make the titles a lot shorter, a lot less words in these thumbnails, something that needs to draw some interest. Also, you cannot have the same exact text in the title that you have in the thumbnail. Switch up the words. The title has to draw curiosity to the thumbnail and vice versa. So like this is a little bit better, except the hit rate revolution, delete that part out of the title because it's already in the thumbnail. And also, what does that even tell me? The hit rate revolution to a generic viewer, that's telling us nothing. There's no interest of why we should click on that video there, unfortunately. Let's see another construction company because I like construction companies. I'm in the real estate industry. I help a lot of real estate professionals. This looks like a great thumbnail. Elizaveta Taylor, Beyond Brick Solutions, 13,000. Only 39 views on this. Best construction payroll tools tested. But look at that. It's not about the views for business owners. These are specific clients that they are getting because of this. Best construction payroll tools tested. So who do you think is watching this video? It is someone looking to pay their construction workers and figuring out what type of payroll needs to be used. That is so niche. I kind of want to see her channel now and see what she's doing. Struggling to grow your construction business. That's amazing, Elizaveta, if I'm saying that right. Super niche. This is exactly the type of clients and that we would help. Looks like she's already got a team that's making great thumbnails for her because check it out. She knows what she's doing. You got a clean, and this is good because you guys can see what a good channel is doing. This changed my life. Maybe changed, the grammar could be correct here. 90-day plan using end 2025 strong. Great thumbnails, great titles, just extremely hyper niche. She's got a great team working with her, and she's been consistent with it. So obviously something is working. I'll bet you from these 150 views, 126 views, there are a majority of those views are people actually clicking because they may become one of her clients. The quality of viewer is way higher in this specific niche. That is great. Congrats to her. Let's keep on going. This is interesting. I want to check out another business, maybe a dentist, and see what we can come up with. Dentist, day in the life of a dentist. So 6 years, Teeth Talk Girl. Let me show you a good channel then. Teeth Talk Girl, just so you guys know any business can do this successfully. Obviously, you stand there, you have a little bit more personality, you stay consistent. It's up and down, but if you stay consistent, posting 3 times a week, you've got a mix of thumbnails here from Purple Scam, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm looking at it, the cleaner thumbnails, the ones that are more clear on what's happening in the videos, are getting more traction, more views. Implants versus dentures. The truth no one tells you. Lots of controversy maybe between implants, dentures, and that's got a lot of views. You're using this wrong. Thumbnails are clean. You got 1 word in these, 4 words, easy to see, and I'm sure she's been posting for many years. Look at that, 10 years. To have that many subscribers, you didn't just start a year ago, or you were posting a lot of shorts 4 years ago maybe. But there's that. Let's see. Who else can we look up? Let's try to look up a real estate brokerage because this is who we help. But then recently uploaded, let's check it out. Joe being a junior in a real estate firm. Who is this guy? He posted 5 days ago. 45,000 subscribers. Congrats. Grew three real estate companies to over 5 million revenue. Incredible. Thumbnails are not bad, but also what type of viewer is he looking for? Is he I haven't even read the titles yet, but just from the thumbnails, is he looking for an 18-year-old that wants to join his firm? Let's see. Hottest investment property, not making new agent. Okay. Commercial lease, real estate secret, property management. These were made on like clip art or something. I don't like the vibe that he's trying to give off because also, you know who you want to be. You know who you want to be perceived as to the media, to your viewers. So you should make thumbnails to where you look like that person you admire or want to be. So like this guy, to me, he's making himself look like Pee Wee Herman. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, with Joe. But this one's a little better, you know, a more serious face, even though it's a fake serious face. You can see him smirking there, unfortunately. 50 views, must try tool. But I'm sure he's great at business, but the YouTube can be better. Since I want to take a look at his most recent video, let's see how this one starts. I'm not even going to put on the volume, but already 5 seconds in, not optimized for YouTube. I don't know what is even going on here, but this is not it. That's going to get you 75 views. I'm surprised he even has 75 views, unfortunately. This is fun, though. Let's look up another business owner. Let's see, like a painter maybe recently uploaded. As a business owner, this guy probably gets a ton of views. Pagel Services, just to show you guys, property management company out of Southwest Wisconsin. This guy knows what he's doing. 2 days, 30K views. He's an actual YouTuber. Look at these. You got the red arrow. You got salt shortage. This could ruin my business. Like, this is a guy that I'm sure showcases his personality to the fullest, to where people love him, love his business, love what he's doing. This guy, I'm sure, landscaping, lawn care, crushing it. He's got consistent videos every day, it seems, with a members only channel. And they're simple. They're sleek. Bet you he does these thumbnails himself. But I'm sure because of this YouTube channel, I wouldn't be surprised if he's making multiple six figures a month and 90% of his leads are coming from this channel. This is an incredible job. And I can just tell right off the bat, he knows what he's doing. He's probably been on YouTube quite some time, 2 years, and he figured it out. From then, he did a little bit too much on the thumbnails. They're not as clean and sleek, a little too much wording. Can't read it as much, but he figured it out along the way. It doesn't take a month to figure out YouTube for your business. It will take many months or sometimes years. And if you're not willing to put in that type of effort, then you might be in the same spot in your business in multiple years from 2026. 2030 YouTube, I'm telling you, it's going to be massive. It's already massive, but like this is the way that it's going for businesses specifically to get on YouTube, speak about your business authentically, and that's what's going to draw in people from Google, from the YouTube search engine. The algorithm is going to send those people your way and trust you, because how can you trust anyone in 2026? But let's find one more person here, because I really liked finding this guy's video, and see who else is out there. Auto Tech Mike, very interesting. Life as a business owner. This guy's huge. 1,000 videos. Look at that. And this guy is all about auto tech, automotive content. Getting a good amount of views. A few thousand views is great. So he looks like he'd kind of just run and guns with some of these 3-minute videos. He's speaking, but I'm sure because he's been super consistent, he's got a nice audience. 3 years, been posting often. Good for you, Autotech Mike. Good for you. And lastly, let's find someone in the, let's say, financial advisor. Someone that's looking for more capital to be a financial advisor. Maybe they're young, they're just starting out, they've got a little bit of money, maybe they're successful, someone in the stock market space. All right, let's see. Someone with 14 subscribers, retirement success as an Asian American. Look at these. Will shock you. Not bad. Powerhouse financial advisor. I like this guy. He tried on his thumbnail, so we'll take a look. Power your retirement. Boom. Steve Smith. Check that out. Here's the truth. What it takes to be a client. 172. Not bad thumbnails. I'm not going to lie. I like it. Seems like a likable guy. this is just off first glance. This is my initial thoughts from this guy. The financial power of thankfulness. Okay, that needs to be a little. These titles could use work, but I know the direction he's going with these. Very chat GPT, typing in what title should I use for this video. You got to do a little bit more research than that. Beware of retirement traps, the gas station sushi equivalent of retirement planning. So he's helping people with retirement planning. So you can see super niche. But then, I mean, he's been doing it consistently. So I can guarantee you that these views that he's getting, 1.8K views, he's getting leads from. 4% rule, how to rewrite it, even though his videos may be a little more podcasty show style, it would benefit him a lot more to, as himself, sit down in front of the camera and speak. So it looks like he has a podcast with his friend, which you'll honestly only be interested in if you kind of know them. So let me check out the first 5 seconds just to see. Okay.
If the advisor you're working with is a bad fit for you, what about the one you're thinking about working with?
Okay, not bad because he's at least trying to ask a question to the viewers right off the bat, and it's not too YouTube-y edited. It's just straightforward, authentic. It's all about the hook, the setup, the call to action. These things were super important, have been super important for the last 6 years with the businesses that I've been running on YouTube. But it took lots of time to figure out why leads weren't coming in with certain words, certain angles I would take, and with other clients and businesses that I've worked with in the past and currently from these videos. What's the best direction to go? What's the best verbiage to say? What's going to draw the most attention? So that was me just auditing a lot of YouTube channels. Let me know what you guys thought of that. Comment if you want me to audit your YouTube channel. Happy to take a look. And there's a link down below in the description. You can work with our team at Effortless Influence. We have a team that helps business owners run YouTube channels with our done for you service so that you can generate leads effortlessly. We handle everything from the scripting, planning, editing, posting, you name it. Happy to help you guys. Link below in the description. We'll see you guys on the next one.